furlongs ahead of them. And they're off for the Oaks. Mighty Gully gets away quickly on the far side, Enthusiasm running freely. One in Love is coming across horses to go down toward the rail as they pass us for the first time. Riley J, a lot in hand, tugging hard, goes third. Enthusiasm and Wayne's Cherry Links, they race up as a team in behind as they charge away now into that clubhouse turn. Riley J on the outside, just the leader from Woman in Love. Mighty Gully racing in third. Cost Living is running in fourth. Total Velocity on the rail. Overtaken now by Wayne's Cherry Links. Enthusiasm races further back along with the favourite Linguist. A gap back to Danka, then Pretty Perfect. And Roaring Kitty trails the field as they leave the 7 and make their way onto the back stretch and run toward the final 6. Riley J out in front. From Costa Living on the outside. Mighty Gully, Woman in Love now moving closer on the rail. These 4 in a very tight grouping as they head toward the 5. A gap to Linguist now asked to make some ground. Wayne's Cherry Links a half a length down on the inside. Enthusiasm is further back as they're stringing out. Adanka and Pretty Perfect race up next. Then Total Velocity. And last of all, it's a Roaring Kitty as they've left the 5 and come toward the final half of a mile. One in Love attempts to go most of the way with that lead. Backing out of it now, a Riley J. A Linguist has made eye-catching progress. Mighty Gully fades back into fourth. Costa Living is some 6 lengths in behind them. Wayne's Cherry Links is under a ride. Enthusiasm in between horses. Pretty Perfect on the outside. Danka now asked to close up as they rake their way, leaving the 3. And at the back of the field, it is Roaring Kitty as they come toward the top of the lane. They've left the 5/16th behind them, and Linguist, the favourite, now snatches the lead with D.Cardenas. One in Love continues the battle down against the rail, but Linguist now has overpowered Woman in Love. Inside the final 3/16th, it is Linguist getting a couple of tacks of the stick, and the Linguist now opens up over Woman in Love. Danka further back on the outside. Pretty Perfect down against the rail, but it is Linguist, the rider, wailing away as they're inside now the final 16th. Linguist and D.Cardenas in the 86th running of the Jamaica Oaks. They lead by 2 and will keep it to the line. Linguist wins it over Woman in Love. Pretty Perfect, Roaring Kitty, and Danka is back in 5th. Right away, there's a Stewards inquiry looking at the start. Please hold all tickets, Stewards inquiry.
In the winners enclosure, the unofficial winner of race number 10, the Jamaica Oaks, the number 7, Linguist, a 3-year-old bay filly by Avenue Melkenu, bilingual by Fearless Vision, Red Stefan Reinsing and Anthony Nunes. Anthony Nunes and Stefan Reinsing also the part owners, along with Rajendra Punai. And this one conditioned by Anthony Nunes. Winning rider, the Wiley Coyote D.Cardenas, the groom Adrian Taylor, second. Number 10, Woman in Love. Third, number 6, Pretty Perfect. Fourth, number 11, Roaring Kitty. And fifth, number 5, Danka. Final time for 2,000 meters or 10 furlongs, 2 minutes, 13 and 3.
And after this George's inquiry, there will be no change. No change to the order of finish.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention called to the winners enclosure for the presentation of the Jamaica Oaks, the 86th running of the Jamaica Oaks. And the first presentation, making the presentation, VP, Customer Service and Administration, Christelle Derizio. And she makes it to the winning owner, representing the winning owner. That's Stephen Hanna, representing winning owners Anthony Baba Nunes, Stefano Reinsing, and Rajendra Punai. Next up, the winning trainer, Anthony Baba Nunes, also breeds, owns, and trains this one. Next presentation to the winning rider, the Wily Coyote, D.Cardenas, on a fantastic ride. Next presentation, the winning breeder, Carl Lawrence, will collect for Anthony Baba Nunes and Stefano Reinsing. And for the winning groom, Andrew Donalds collects for Adrian Taylor. Well, Adrian Taylor deciding to represent himself and collects his award. Congratulations to the winning connections, race number 10, the Jamaica Oaks. Please stand by for the ceremonial cake cutting that comes up next. So the starters are lining up for the cake cutting. That's the winning connections. And now they're off and cutting. Congratulations once again to the winning connections, the Jamaica Oaks.